Alright, guys. I don't wear the hat today. Why not, huh? Hopefully you guys had a great trading out there. Weird day for me. Just getting everything set up here. Alright. Post this on social media now. Give me 1 second, guys. Hope you guys had a great trading day out there. Hopefully you guys traded well. Alright, guys, just give me 1 second. We're just getting everything set up. Hopefully you guys had a great trading day out there. Hopefully you guys traded well. I'm just getting everything set up here. As always, it takes me a couple minutes. I'm trying to be fast about it. That way I don't have to waste anybody's time. Alright, there's that. Okay. I'm going to go on social media quick. I'm going to go like this. Alright, post that. Hopefully you guys traded well out there. Let's see, what was today? We can do TMBR. What was another one? All right, cool. All right, guys, what's going on? Good to have you guys on. Good to have you guys in. Gonna go live here. Okay, cool. And then I'm going to go live on Instagram. Alright, guys, we're ready. So as always, hopefully you guys already liked and subscribed to the channel. Click the icon to alert for making new videos. I'd really appreciate that, guys. And we're going to kind of go over today's trading day here in a second, but hopefully you guys are ready. Like and subscribe to the channel and click the icon to alert for making new videos. I'd really appreciate that, guys. So definitely kind of just a challenging day. But, you know, that's the way trading goes, guys. It's always challenging out there. It's always, you know, trying to get your mindset right, trying to trade properly. What's going on, Kookie? What's going on, D? What's going on, Nikki? What's going on, Ludmilla? Appreciate it. Oops. All right, guys. What's going on, Warwick? What's going on, June? What's going on, Ryan? What's going on, Jared? What's going on, guys? What's going on, Meester? What's going on, Wolf, Swift? What's going on, everybody? What's going on, Tough Cash, Jason, Warrant Dude, Cool D, Pigiel? What's going on, everybody? Hopefully you guys are having a great trade there. What's going on, Chad? Hopefully you guys had a good day out there, Chad. Hopefully your challenge is going well. What's up, Tough Cash? What's up, Anthony? What's up, Laffy? What's up, guys? What's up, Chad Knapp? What's going on, Tiffany? What's going on, S? You guys are all great out there. What's going on, Vin? Alrighty, guys. So let's go over today's trading day. Today's a green day. Obviously, we're up. Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me on Instagram? I gotta restart it. Instagram's audio wasn't working. Okay. Okay, cool. Alright, guys. Well, let's go ahead and get started today, okay? I don't want to waste too many people's time. Hopefully on Instagram Live it's working now. Chad, can you hear me? Can you guys hear me now? Thanks, Chad. Okay, guys. So let's cover today, alright? Today was an up and down day. Was up as much as 24% on the account, and we closed up about 6% on the account. So roller coaster of a day, green day nonetheless. After yesterday, kind of just trying to compound it, and we almost did that. I'm not too disappointed with today, mainly because of OTRK and how much that's up today, 17% on the day. It's a good day. My long-term in the inherited IRA with that one. So, those of you guys who don't know, OTRK I was looking at for a long-term position. I think we got, basically a really, really nice entry on OTRK. And I want to cover that one really, really quick. GameStop trying to get a little volume here. Why is GameStop perking? I don't know why, but it's definitely perking. Let's maximize this. So, this was kind of in the sell-off area of when the market was tanking. And so not only did this have a huge gap down, but then the market was tanking this one. And I think the algos got too excited about this one. And they just kind of flushed this one farther than really it should have gone. And this went all the way down to $22 a share. Okay? And this is a company that's growing at a fast rate. Sure, they lost Aetna. And STMP lost UPS before they got them back, and they're trying to get Aetna back as well, and it wouldn't shock me if they did. If they did, it's big for the company. But they have very good growth long term. They've just been, not only does their growth look good, but if you look at this chart, it's nothing but uptrend for a long, long, long time. Okay? Basically just, uptrending, and it's kind of in that tech. It's kind of a company that has some AI involved with it, I believe. They did, what was the revenues they posted? I can't remember exactly what the revenues they posted were. $29 million on the quarter. Their EPS estimates were a loss of 30 cents. They only lost 7 cents. So, their sales were $29.25 million, beat the $29.2 million estimate. So, I was yelling and pounding on the table, guys. I remember I was telling you guys this over and over and over again, and all I was doing on my position was adding every single day and adding down here. I actually got $23 a share on some of my position. But I have an average of about $26 a share between multiple accounts. So this is just one of my P&Ls from one account, okay? And this is just swing trading, We're up 31% on the position. $621,000 in gain so far on the position. So today was a good day, especially with OTRK. But guys, I can't tell you. I know that you guys, the OGs in here know I was pounding on the table. Even in here, and every single day, I just kept adding. But as we got into here and here, I took most of my size. I'm not going to go into huge depth on how I do that because I wouldn't have enough time to explain it. I'm sorry. But overall, with the numbers they produce, with the technology they have, with the contract loss, which I think they're going to get back, which is the only reason why they gap down, I think they have big potential. They're healthcare. I don't generally like healthcare, but this is a healthcare company that has to do with has some technology into it. Anyways, guys. So now let's go ahead and go over AVEO. Okay, so this one, was a tough one, guys. This was a tough one. GameStop, nice little trade out of the gates, $245 a share in, $257 out, $13,000 winner. And then here I go. I start taking winning trades, and then I just give it all back. That's just the way I trade. I don't know what it is, but I got to figure that out. I got to stay green and then continue to compound it. So GameStop, ENTX, nice little, actually it's a tiny, tiny size, but you can tell the trades there are actually pretty well executed. AVEO, guys. I started to long this one. What was my average on it? 1478. That's ugly. So my average was right in here. I had 99,000 shares of AVEO. I'm thinking, okay, sell off 1, sell off 2, sell off 3, sell off 4, sell off 5, sell off 6, sell off 7, right? So, I'm like, and not only that, but there has to be, I don't really know what the news is, but when you see a stock go on that much volume, that quickly, that fast up, to me, that's a sign of solid news. Don't even have to read it, right? I just know that the news took the buyers to an insane level. Where look at that liquidity, look at that volume, and then it just dropped off today. It was the weirdest thing. I don't know if I've ever seen this kind of thing before. I'm sure I've seen something similar, but I don't know if I've seen it exactly like that. Okay, what was I looking at? Let's look at ABBV. Still hanging in there. Nice divvy play there. What was I looking at? AVEO. So this was tough, and this is one that I was like, you know what? I gotta move on. I gotta cut it. I gotta move on. And those of you guys on TikTok, join me on YouTube Cam the Man. Those of you guys on TikTok, you can join me on YouTube Cam the Man right there. YouTube Cam the Man. I'm live on YouTube, guys. That way you guys can see my screen share. You hear me talking about stocks and all this stuff, but you have to join my YouTube to actually see my screen share. I just have a stream that's on my face, but if you don't want to see my ugly face, which a lot of you don't, then just check out my YouTube. I'm right here. And then this is my screen that I'm showing. So those guys on TikTok, join me on YouTube Cam the Man. Those guys on TikTok, you can join me on YouTube Cam the Man. And yeah. Let's put the camera around here. Okay. Anyways, guys, so yeah, I mean, this was just a weird thing. All this buying and then just nothing in today. And so I started to take the dips, looking for kind of a rip through 16, maybe 17, maybe go red to green. I don't know. But simply didn't get it. And I had to just cut it. I had to cut it. I won't bag hold. I needed to move on. And I knew there's going to be a lot of opportunities out there today. So I didn't want to, I didn't want to just look at that and be like, all right, this is something that I have to just deal with. And I want my buying power locked up in something that would have been terrible. And it would have been a red day if I would have just held it. And it would have been a bigger red day. So I moved on. It didn't go to plan, and I just cut my losses, and that's a lesson. Cut your losses. Don't end up like a bag holder. Eventually, enough is enough, right? You can't just sit there and just hope, right? When you start saying the word hope, or you start messaging people saying, hey, what do you think of this company? What do you think of that company? Generally, that's a sign that you're probably bag holding, and you're just hoping. And the word hope does nothing in trading. The word hope is not putting in the time. The word hope has nothing to do with putting in the effort. The word hope has nothing to do with studying every single day. The word hope, none of those things in trading are a good word to ever use. If you ever hear or think the word hope, then that's probably a sign of not preparing for whatever you're in. Anyways, so GameStop, I then took a nice long 268 in, 278 out for a $30,000 winner. And then ENTX was a nice win. 52,000 shares on ENTX. I can show you where I got long and short and that position. So ENTX, let's see the average that I had. It was, So I was actually long this one. Yeah. I was actually long this one right in, so I started longing it in here. We had this first test, and then I added a little bit more for a 511 average, right where that white line is. And once we got over the 550 level, I took it all off, and then it actually ran to 787. Okay? So, that's a sign of me missing out. Now, why did I like it? Okay? I liked it because a stock that's up 200%, like I always say, guys. Okay? I don't know how many times I got to say this. A stock that's up 200% that's holding like this within the first hour generally has some potential to the upside. Okay? Generally, stocks up 200% that they usually fail. If they're gapping 200+%, they usually fail, and usually you'll see this kind of pop up and then just a slam down and kind of fades the rest of the day, right? This was the exact opposite. I can't remember the stock that was a week ago. It did the same thing or something like that, where it's up 250%, and I saw it holding, and I'm like, okay, there's some potential to the upside here. Jordan nailed this one today. I hopefully you guys nailed it as well. When you're trading small caps, there's windows of opportunity, but they're not always there, and they're quick. What do I mean by that? Well, if you buy here and sell here, you're up 50% with plenty of liquidity. Nice. But then if you hold it, then you're right back where you start 2 hours later. So that's just small caps, guys. There's windows of opportunity, and they're quick, and they're fast, and they're liquid sometimes, and sometimes not. But it's up to you to take advantage. And I'm sure this kind of gone to 10 and 11. But here's the thing. You always have to use how fast the stock's paying you out. Has the stock paid you out 50% in 20 minutes? Well, generally I'm out then. If the stock's paid me 50% in 3 hours, then I'm probably still in kind of concept, you know? The faster stocks pay me out, the quicker I might take it off, right? Just something to keep in mind. I hope that makes sense. But I can't give too many things away right now because I just can't. I don't have time. I'm trying to already be done with the stream. It's been 15 minutes in. But ENTX, nice little long there. And I took it off right there, and that was it. And I missed out on a ton. And people probably got shook out right there. And they're like, oh, shit, well, no, I got shook out, and this thing went without me. And then people just got FOMO, right? And it's just a mix between FOMO and shorts covering. And then people think that it's just insane. Stocks aren't easy, guys. It's always a mindset thing, right? Is your mindset in the right place? Have you studied? Have you put the time in? Have you worked hard at your craft? You know, at the end of the day, it's up to you to put the time in and study, guys. I want to pound the table about studying. I want students that are hard workers. I want people that care about this. I don't want people that just want to get rich quick and they're just in it for the money and, oh, look at my Rollies and look at my Ferraris and let's just walk away, guys. I'm not in. You're not in it for that, guys. You're in it for the process. You're in it for the fun. You're in it for to just better your life in a way. You know what I mean? Just enjoy life and try and create an opportunity for yourself. But guys, this doesn't happen overnight. All right, this takes time. This takes effort. This takes studying. Every single day, I wake up at anywhere from 4 to 6 a.m. Pacific Standard, and no one wakes me up. Okay, I want you guys to know. It takes studying. And I have one video that I made for free that kind of gives you guys an idea of where to start studying, you know, what brokerage to start with, you know, I want to make some more videos as well for that because, you know, we all have to have our own confidence in ourselves. We all have to have kind of that drive. And if you don't have it, that's fine. But I wouldn't recommend trading that. You know, and I told a buddy this the other day. They were like, oh, should I just quit trading? Should I not? And I'm like, honestly, even though you only have 20 minutes a day to prepare yourself for trading, and sure you have another job, those 20 minutes a day will pay off in the end. Maybe not as fast as a year or 2 years, but guys, if you learn about stocks now, if you're only putting in 15 minutes a day and you're working a full-time job, well, guess what? Those 15 minutes a day will add up, and stocks aren't going anywhere. You're always going to have the knowledge, and you could always be smarter, right? But at the end of the day, having that knowledge and having that it's kind of like golf. When you learn it, you can play it your whole life. When you play football, you can't play it your whole life at a high level. Stocks, you can trade at a high level for the rest of your life. And I don't have to worry about injury or none of that. It's kind of, to me, it's the biggest, I don't know, it's just, to me, it's the most upside of a career of any job. Except for, you know, obviously, the most upside is nonprofit foundations and things like that. But I'm saying, if you're trying to put a roof over your head and food on the table, this and then some, you know, the limit is endless. And not have a boss, and not I could go on and on. All right, but anyways, trading is very, very, very fun, and it's a blessed opportunity that we all have to sit behind a screen. What's going on, Samuel? And make, you know, a living, put food on the table, put a roof over our head, and help our families, you know, have a great life in any way. Be able to give back to communities that we could do, you know. But I know I gotta stop ranting, guys. I need to be done because I have a lot of things I gotta get done today. EYES, guys, this was my big trade of the day. EYES was my number one watch on the day. Okay, I want to explain why. Okay, I've said this many times. If you guys have been with me. The OG, right? So, first green day, second green day, third green day, from 150 to 20. Parabolic move, right? Parabolic move right here. Now we have 1, 2, and today was the third red candle. When you see a parabolic move and it gives up half of its gains on a red candle on the third day, I'm almost always longing it. And we had a nice move on it, and it might not be done. I might run it tomorrow as well. We'll see. But I started longing it right in here. And then I started adding, and I ended up with a EYS, where you at? 1078 average. And I had 223,000 shares. So basically, I added all these dips, and I added these dips, and this is where I took off half of my position, right up in here. Now, the unfortunate thing is that I wanted one more new high to take the rest off. Now, if this would have given me one, I was looking at double bottom here, and I was looking, okay, can we get a ramp through $13? Anything over 13, I was all out, and today would have been a $500,000 day. Okay, right up in here is about $400,000, and then I started adding on some of these dips in here and in here, and I stopped out, I think, right in here and some in here as well. $11 was it. Basically, break even on I sold half up here, and then I started adding, and I got my average up to about $11 a share. And I took the rest off to break even. Now, did I get greedy? I've seen these run. This could have gone to 14 to 15, some of my stats say. Okay, some of the studying, the stats, and the data that I have say this could have gone to 14 to 15, And I knew it was SSR, so when it's SSR, it generally can squeeze shorts out, and it moves very quickly. It moved from 9 to 1260 in about an hour and a half. So I knew that was SSR squeezing a lot of shorts out. That's why I took half off here. But I wanted one more new high, guys. Just give me one more new high, and we couldn't get it. And that was so frustrating. And I'm human. I'm human, guys. Yovi, you can join the link in the bio. Join the link in the bio, Yovi. It's a great place to start. And I post a lot of content for free that you can learn. But anyway, so that's just trading, Frustrating. Wish I could say that I took the rest off over a new high. But the reality is no one knows how stocks are going to react. No one knows what stocks are exactly going to do. Okay? That's the reality. And it sucks. But if I knew what everything was going to do, guaranteed, wouldn't we all be billionaires? Sure. Or millionaires? Sure. Or multimillionaires? Sure. But the thing is, guys, stocks, I know that there's that thing, stocks only go up. Stocks only go up, right? Well, that's not really true. The stock market always goes up, but there's always pullbacks in between. Okay, now I like the joke, stocks only go up or stocks only go up. I love it. I love watching jokes all over social media. But that's the reality. And so literally I was up, 250,000 on the position, 200,000 on the position. Took half off here, started adding, and washed out, basically break even on the rest. But, I had to move on. And that's kind of basically where things started to go downhill. SNDL, 2 losses, GameStop took a win. And then GameStop just had me through a loop. Look at this. Loss after loss after loss after loss after loss after loss. Finally, right towards the end of the day, okay, I had the short work out for me. So 261 short, $75,000 profits right at the end of the day there to make my day a six-figure day. But guys, trading is not easy. 90% of traders fail, okay? And at the end of the day, guys, if you don't want to put the effort in, if you don't want to study, if you don't want to learn from lots of other people out there, then it's going to be a tough road ahead. You have to be willing to learn from everyone. I want you guys to learn from countless other chat rooms, countless other people. I don't have a bias saying, hey, come to me, give me all your money. I'm going to charge you subscription, stay here, stay at this fort, and don't go anywhere else. First of all, my chat room's free. It's just a start. And then second of all, that's not how it worked for me. What worked for me is literally I went on YouTube and I just started studying all sorts of different traders out there. And I put the time in to find those traders on my own. I had no one telling me how to find them. I put the time in and I found other people out there that were successful. And at the end of the day, some of them were proven paper traders. But I still learned from them because guess what? They put the time in and they still had things that were working. They just weren't putting their money to work. So you can learn from everyone. Even people who are red traders that aren't profitable, you can learn from. Okay? I learn from green and red traders all the time. How do I not be them? How do I stay away from those setups? Or how do I be them? And how do I get into those setups, right? Guys, it's up to you to put the time in, to put the effort in and study. I can't stress it enough, okay? I'm not a financial advisor. Trade at your own risk. Have a plan, a process, and a strategy. Free chat is in the link description below on the YouTube channel. If you haven't already, subscribe to the YouTube. If you haven't already followed me on TikTok, follow me. Make sure to follow the TikTok as well. Click the like button as well. Let's get this up to 100 likes. There's 170 of you live in here. I'd really appreciate that. That helps the NorMagnoTrading.com community out. I come on for free every single day. What's up, Jazz? Good to have you on, man. Thanks for all the help in the chat, man. I really appreciate it, Jazz21. If you guys want to give Jazz __ 2021 a follow, he is a great trader, and he is someone who is always willing to learn and better his trading. Always in the room. So, Jazz, thank you for helping out the room. I really, really appreciate that, man. Even though you're a busy guy, I appreciate you just hopping in the room and just trying to create opportunities and ideas that work out and hopefully create the opportunity to the upside or to the downside. So thanks, man. I appreciate it. I thought I'd give you a shout. I saw you come in. Anyways, guys, if you're interested in my course, it teaches you my strategies, that how I turned 1,000 into about 5 million. And I can't remember the exact amount of business days. Now we're up to 1,000 into over 15.5 million, I think, in 308 business days. But the strategies I'm using now are all similar. They're not exactly the same, but they're similar. If you're interested in that, it's about 20 hours of content. Brokers that I use is also in the link description below. Brokers is valued up to 2 free stocks, up to $1,400. They will give you if you use that brokerage. I wouldn't just be shitting you. It's real. Sorry for the language, but those of you guys who have signed up know, and all the people in here that have signed up with that link know. Scanner software that I use, code CAM15 also. That's the scanner settings that I use. Literally, I can show you them, but the camera's frozen. It's right in front of me. You can hear it. That's the same scanner I use. ENTX on the scanner. Again, guys, I'm not a financial advisor. Have a plan, a process, and a strategy. Trade at your own risk. Make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Click the icon later if I make new videos. If you haven't already, subscribe. Okay? And I appreciate every single one of you guys for supporting the community.